This experiment is good to show children what cells look like. We found that children are really curious what it looks like inside their body. This is looking at blood cells. So first of all, I wipe my finger with an alcohol wipe. Then I get a fingerpricka, which is like what people have if they test themselves for diabetes. I'll then prick my finger to make it bleed. The children normally like this bit. We then have a slide, so we're going to look at it down the microscope, and we put on the slide some saline. And what we can illustrate to the kids is what clotted blood looks like and what unclotted blood looks like if we have antibodies to clot the blood with, and you know what your blood type is. So I know that I'm blood group B. So first of all, I'm going to put a drop of my blood in the first drop of saline, and then I'm going to put a drop of blood in the second drop of saline. So you can see there's quite a lot of blood there. The next thing we've got here, we've got anti-B antigen. This is a monoclonal antibody, and because I'm blood group B, I know that this will make my blood clot. I put a drop of this on one of the drops. And then we're going to stir both of these slides. On the slide where the antibody is, where the blood has started to clot, the blood starts to look grainy, whereas on the other slide, the blood will stay fine. And when you look at these under the microscope, the blood that is clotted will start having big clumps of red blood cells. We can probably zoom in with this camera, and then we can take some pictures using the microscope. Key things to talk about are the number of cells that are in that tiny little prick of blood. So when you look at it under the microscope, there are literally thousands of blood cells. And also to look at what happens when blood clots, so that we can relate it back to the transfusion and making sure that people have the right blood group, otherwise the blood can clot, and that won't be good because blood has to flow through our blood vessels.